everyone. Welcome to the second of our two lessons. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to focus more on solving equations, but this time with a twist. Variables on both sides. For example, something that looks like this, where we have an x on the left and a 5x on the right. So what do you think, guys, in this situation, what would be the first thing you would do? Well, if you said get rid of one of the x's, you are correct, because honestly, if the only thing that's complicated about this compared to the previous video was that I have an x on the left and an x on the right. So what's the opposite of minus x? That's going to be a plus x, because that cancels out right here. So this little thing right here, guys, I want you guys to always picture this when you see multiple variables of the same type. For you to solve an equation, there can be only one. And if you've seen this movie, I'm very impressed. It's Highlander, about a bunch of immortals attacking each other because there could be only one immortal. But in this case, this is happening because we have to get rid of one of the x's. So let's go ahead and solve this at the very end, okay? So the first step is always eliminate one variable using inverse operations. So the opposite of minus x is a plus x, because that will cancel out. On the left side, that leaves us with a 6. And on the right side, 5x plus x is 6x. So now this should look pretty familiar compared to last video, right? Because we have to do inverse operations now. Let's get rid of the plus 30 first. The opposite of plus 30 is minus 30, because that'll cancel out right here. 6 minus 30 is negative 24, and the 6x on the right just drops down. Now we have to get rid of 6 in front of the 6x, guys. If you're thinking we should subtract 6, you're wrong, because it's 6 times x. So the opposite of multiplying by 6 is to divide by 6. And that'll cancel out right there. So negative 24 divided by 6 is negative 4. And that leaves us with the x on the right side. So now we have x equals negative 4. So the next thing that we're going to do, because we have our answer, guys, and a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, I'm done, I can just move on with my life. Guys, always take the moment to check your work. Let's just take the original equation, replace those x's with negative 4 each. So 6 minus negative 4 ends up being a positive 10, and 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. We have a plus 30 right here. I can't do anything on the left side, but what's negative 20 plus 30? That's going to also be 10. Last time I checked, guys, 10 does equal 10, so we know our answer is correct. So why don't we go ahead and try one more problem, just so we feel comfortable with this. Because all that's really happening, it's different, right, is what do we do with if we have an x on the left side of the equal sign and x on the right side of the equal sign? And of course, our first goal is to eliminate one of them, because there can be only one. To get rid of the minus 2x, I'm just going to add 2x on both sides. The opposite of negative 2 is plus 2, because that cancels out right there. Then I'm going to have, on the left side, I have a 1, and then 3x plus 2x is 5x. Now that we have this, let's solve it like normal, guys. We'll try to get x by itself. I'm going to subtract 16 on both sides, because that cancels out right there. 1 minus 16 is negative 15, and the 5x is untouched. Then, to get x by itself, I'm going to divide by 5, because this is multiplying by 5. Opposite of multiplying is dividing. So now I'm going to, that gets canceled out, and negative 15 gets divided by 5, and that's negative 3. So that's our answer, right? And some of you are also probably thinking, I'm done with this work, I'm going to move on, but we must always take the original equation and replace our x's with our answer, just to see if we're right. Negative 2 times negative 3 is a positive 6, so 6 plus 1. And then 3 times negative 3 is negative 9 plus 16. Then I can combine my like terms. 6 plus 1 is 7. Negative 9 plus 16 is also 7. So once again, we know our answer is correct. So that's all we're really doing for this lesson, guys. Make sure you do your homework on time. Look at Google Classroom, see when it's due, and then turn it in, right? You guys have a good day. Bye.